welcome back to Jessie at Home. I am super excited to be working with Cricut. They are sponsoring today's video. We're going to be doing some graduation crafts, and now this could be your pre-K graduation, 8th grade graduation, 5th grade. There's so many graduation type things that kids go through from pre-K all the way on up to college graduation. So I'm going to be showing you some graduation DIYs using my Cricut and all of my supplies. So let's get started. Thank you so much to Cricut for sponsoring today's video. Today I am using my Cricut Explore 3, and it is a smart machine, so it can cut vinyl and cardstock and whatever you need without a mat, so it's like mat-free cutting. I think that's amazing, and it kind of like eliminates an entire step. It can also work with mats as well if you do have something that you do need to put on one of the Cricut mats. But today I'm using smart cardstock. So I did pick up the wrong thing. I wanted Cricut cardstock, and I got the Cricut sticker cardstock, but this will still work. This will still work for me, and I can cut this without a mat. I also got some glitter cardstock and some white cardstock as well. I have my little tool if I need it. I have my Cricut spreader. I have my Cricut scissors. I have my Cricut weeder. I have my Cricut roller, my Cricut cutter. I also have my Cricut glue gun as well, just in case I need it. I don't know exactly what I'm going to need to do this craft, but I love having all of my Cricut supplies right at hand. So let's just get started. I'm going to be using Cricut Design Space, so I'm going to search graduation and see what is already made. So they have 22,000 images all ready to go. So if you're not super creative, you don't have to be, and you can just make an easy, quick DIY with something that people have already submitted to Design Space. So you have congrats grad, very proud of you, class of 2024, class of 2025. I like this one, I'm out of here. There's so many things that are already designed that you can choose from, or you can start a new project and design from scratch. I had bought a plain card box, and so I was looking for the perfect little thing to kind of add some pizzazz to the card box, and I thought this was super cute. I just adjusted it to the size that I needed, and then I also split the design so that I could have, I thought originally I was going to do two-toned, but I ended up doing 3 different colors with this. And I love how Cricut splits everything into the different colors that we need. It makes it super easy to understand. You just follow the directions, you tell them what material you're using and how hard the cutter needs to cut, and it just does everything for you. I actually lucked out with this Cricut sticker paper. It's cardstock sticker paper. I bought it by accident, but I think it actually works better for me in the long run. Not gonna lie, this glitter cardstock was actually harder to cut. It did work out for me, but it was definitely more of a pain in the butt because this wasn't a smart material. As you can see, I'm using the Cricut mat there, but I just loved how pretty this was. So it does work out in the end, even though it was a more difficult material. So for the hand with the diploma, I ended up switching over to the white sticker cardstock, and I really love the layering that I ended up doing. I did need my Cricut glue gun, and I wanted to do it in dots so that the cap kind of had a more of a 3D effect and stuck out a little more. So I didn't want to use like a regular glue stick, and the hot glue worked out perfectly. And look how easy this peeled off, and it was thicker. So it's a cardstock sticker paper, so it's like a thicker material to work with than vinyl. So I just like the texture this added and the different pops of color. I kind of went out on a limb because you know me, I love putting words on everything. So this was a fun way to add some design to the plain Jane card box that I had bought. I really didn't like that you could see the folds of the card box, so I just kind of broke up some gold tissue paper and then put it at the bottom of the box. Don't worry, I'm going to be showing you a full after of the card box at the end of the video. I wanted to move on to my second challenge. I wanted to make a little centerpiece like pick thing with that said grad and then her name, and I wanted to do it in different layers. I'm kind of going outside my box, but again, Cricut Design Space makes it so easy. It's so user friendly, and if you do have any questions, there's so many amazing tutorials on YouTube as well. But I wanted to do an outline, so I did an offset of Madeline, just to kind of like layer the materials that I'm using again, so that we could have more of a 3D popping effect. And it did this so fast, and I made sure to like weld all my words together so that it was one giant piece versus doing individual cuts of each letter, so that it would all kind of stick together. So welding all the words together, as you can see, that it became one giant word cardstock. And then I was trying to peel this cursive off, and I ended up losing the end, but that's okay. Again, my Cricut hot glue came in handy, and I just put that right back together. You won't even hardly notice my little mishap. But it definitely happens to the best of us. And I'm just layering that on to a piece of the sticker cardstock as well. And then I'm going to be layering that on top of the grad. And I think it just looks super cute. Madeline actually graduates next year, so it was really fun to play around with this stuff. And I'm going to actually keep this for next year as well for her graduation party. And I'm just using an acrylic swizzle stick to put it all together, but I just love that. I'm wondering too if I could even layer another kind of offset of the grad in the back, maybe with her school colors or something. But I thought that was super cute and super easy to like throw together in 5 minutes. It looks amazing. Thank you so much to Cricut for sponsoring today's video. I will have all the links for all the items, Cricut items that I have used in the description box. You should definitely go down there and check them out for yourself. And I was really excited to start working on graduation stuff for Madeline. I can't believe that she's going to be a senior in the fall, and I just am so excited to try new techniques with all of the layering and the cardstock, and just play around and have fun. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.